Welcome back to Educatopia, where we explore the fascinating world of biology. In today's episode, we will be exploring the structure and function of the human heart. So let's dive right in. Let's have a brief overview of the human heart's location and its primary function. The heart is a muscular organ situated in the chest cavity, slightly tilted towards the left. Its main role is to circulate oxygenated blood throughout the body and remove waste products. Now let's explore the structure of the heart in more detail. Structure of the heart. Here we have a detailed diagram of the human heart. As you can see, it is divided into 4 chambers, 2 atria on the top and 2 ventricles at the bottom. The heart is surrounded by a protective membrane called the pericardium. Now let's break down each of these chambers and their functions. Function of the chambers. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the body through the superior and inferior vena cava. It then contracts, pushing the blood into the right ventricle. The right ventricle, in turn, pumps this deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation. On the other side, the left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs via the pulmonary veins. It contracts, sending the blood into the left ventricle. The left ventricle is the strongest chamber of the heart and pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body through the largest artery, the aorta. Valves and blood flow. To ensure a unidirectional flow of blood, the heart has 4 valves. The tricuspid valves separate the right atrium from the right ventricle, while the bicuspid or mitral valve separates the left atrium from the left ventricle. These valves prevent the backflow of blood. Additionally, we have the pulmonary valve, which controls blood flow from the right ventricle to the lungs, and the aortic valve, which regulates blood flow from the left ventricle to the rest of the body. Cardiac cycle. Now let's discuss the cardiac cycle, which is the rhythmic sequence of events that occur during one heartbeat. It consists of 2 phases, the diastole, when the heart relaxes and fills with blood, and the systole, when the heart contracts and pumps blood. During diastole, both atria and ventricles are relaxed, and blood passively flows into the atria from the body and lungs. As the atria contract, blood is pushed into the ventricles, causing the atrioventricular valves to open. In systole, the ventricles contract forcefully, closing the atrioventricular valves to prevent backflow, and opening the pulmonary and aortic valves to allow blood to be pumped out of the heart. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. Stay tuned for more content. Like, subscribe, and leave your questions or suggestions in the comments. Until next time, calm your nerves and focus on learning.